This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Skip Money.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast. So we're very excited today to have two special guests in our studio for the first time, and I'm really excited to learn all about what they do, and I'm sure you will be too, because today I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbors, Miss Brittany Krackow and Hilary Musgrove. Hilary, Brittany, welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having us. Thank you.
Well, we're thrilled to have you. Like I said, excited to learn all about your business and what you do. And so if you don't mind, why don't you kick us off by telling us about True North Counselors?
Absolutely. So True North Counselors is an outpatient mental health counseling practice. We're located in Abingdon, Virginia. We have currently 6 counselors that provide outpatient services to individuals, couples, families, and from time to time we offer group services. And we work with a wide variety of mental health need areas. And actually, Hilary and I also do psychological assessments as well.
Oh, very good. Well, how did you guys get into the counseling business?
We are seasoned counselors with a lot of experience in the field that had led us to strongly believe that we could offer something unique to the community with our counseling practice. We highlight valuing our employees and our clients so that there can be growth occurring on multifacets.
Yeah, we really think it's important in the field because of the work that we do to take care of our employees. We've worked places where the client matters, and that is so important, but then the employee doesn't get as much care and focus, and they're the ones carrying the client on their journey and providing all these tools and interventions for them so that they can have healing and happiness. And we feel like it's so important for employees to be able to have the support that they need. So we've really kind of structured our practice around offering that for them. We want them to be able to, leave at the end of the day and not only feel like they've done good work and they've helped people in their journey, but feel like we have supported them and they're not feeling burnt out or burdened by having to come to work every day.
Wow. I'm sure any employee would appreciate that in any field. So that's wonderful. And I'm sure your retention rate's probably pretty high because of that too, I would think.
So far it's, I think we're at 100%. So
all right. Very good. Very good. Well, what are some myths or misconceptions in the counseling business?
So it's interesting. There are so many because mental health in the last, 20, 25 years has become so popular. People are constantly talking about take care of your mental health. Have you done the things you need for your mental health? And so 2 things that we think are kind of important myths. One of them is there's a lot of pop psychology that goes around, things like Instagram and TikTok. There's these videos that you put 5 fingers down, and if you did that, congratulations, you have autism. And that's not actually how that works. So one of the things that we think is really important is to provide actual clinical education to people about what's going on in your life. What are your symptoms, and how can we actually approach this clinically and from an evidence-based perspective? It's really important for people to know that just because you see it online or you read it in a pop culture article doesn't necessarily mean that that's true. That's probably one of the biggest ones. And the other is that therapists they're just in it for the money. They don't actually care. We hear that quite a bit. And that's not true. The work that we do, we are so honored to do that. It's such a beautiful and sacred thing to be on someone's journey with them. And so it's really important for people to know that when people are here in the space, most of us are really here because we genuinely want to be on that journey for people. And that's just so important.
Well, I couldn't agree more on the online thing. Even my wife sometimes, will say, "Look at this. Can you believe this?" I'm like, "Don't believe everything you see on Facebook, or Instagram or TikTok or whatever."
Yeah.
Well, we all know that marketing is important for every business. Who are your target clients and how do you reach them?
Yeah, so we work with a vast variety of people. We have a lot of clients that we tend to focus with that are professional adults. So the working population, trying to make sure we can accommodate their schedule and give them a place where they can get their mental health needs met. We work with a lot of children. That's a big population that we serve. We actually have worked with the Boys and Girls Club in Abingdon before. We've done a monthly presentation with them, and that has been wonderful. We like to keep the door open for everyone. There's no one in our view that can't potentially benefit, or that we're going to say, no, you can't come see us. Our market is everyone, really.
So everybody's welcome.
Yes, always.
Very good. And how do you get the word out about your services? Social media, or where
Yes, we have a Facebook page, an Instagram page. We also have a website. It's truenorthcounselorsva.com. We try to keep those updated with relevant information and the different things that we can treat, and has various ways to contact us through that.
Yeah. And we're really excited because we actually just hired an HR person. So our marketing will hopefully get a little more consistent, and we'll have some helpful informational posts more often for people.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, let's switch gears for just a second. Can you describe a hardship or a life challenge that you've overcome and how it made you stronger?
Yeah, this is such a hard question. Because as counselors, our whole training is we don't talk about ourselves, and we don't share our struggles and our journey. And so in kind of thinking about, the hardships we overcome, I think for us, it's so important to share that we all have that shared human experience, and we have so many different hardships from, running a business to day-to-day life, managing families, school, getting groceries. It can be a hardship nowadays. And it's so important for people to know that, we share that. And when we think about hardships, the most important thing, and I think the thing we have found for us that is most helpful in overcoming that, is community and connection. So we also have another business partner, Christian Delaney. He's on vacation this week because he should be. He needs a break. And the three of us, we really rely on each other and we support each other. And that is so integral for being able to overcome hardships. And we hope that people can remember that.
Very good. Well, speaking of remembering, if you ladies could think of one thing that you would like our listeners to remember about you and about True North Counselors, what would that be?
I think to realize that what makes us different is all of our counselors are equipped to deal with diverse needs, but they all have had extensive evidence-based training in specialized areas as well to reach out to different communities. We've got counselors that specialize in autism, children's work, couples work, trauma. And so we want to be able to really expand the services that we can offer in that way.
Wow. So it sounds like you guys do a little bit of everything. You cover all bases.
We try.
Awesome. You try. Good deal. Well, and you talked about your website, but maybe we can mention it again. How can our listeners, if they're intrigued, they need help, and they'd like to learn more, how can they do that?
Yeah, so they can go to truenorthcounselorsva.com. And we try to make it really easy for everyone to reach out for services. You can actually submit a web request form on our homepage of our website, and we will contact you back via email or phone call, whatever your preference is. You can also send us a text message to our main phone line, which is 276-207-8321.
All right. Very good. Well, Brittany, Hilary, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to come talk to us about you and about your practice and what your goals are. and wish you and your families and your partners and Christian is on vacation, him as well.
Yes.
Hope he's enjoying his time off. But we wish all of you guys all the best moving forward.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely. And maybe we can have you back sometime.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Have a great rest of the day, ladies.
Thanks.
too.
You as well.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnptry-cities.com. That's gnptry-cities.com or call 423-719-5873.